Now, this giant artwork is made up of about 1 million tiny pieces of glass, but it's hidden a deadly secret for years. Behind the Three Ships mural in Hull city centre is dangerously high levels of asbestos. That means, despite repeated pleas from campaigners desperate to save it, the whole building will have to come down as part of redevelopment work in the city. The mural will be gone. Simon Clark has this.
Tile by tile, shade by shade, line by line. For more than 50 years, Alan Boyson's famous Three Ships mural has commanded Hull city centre. Artwork for shoppers. It was created for the Cooperative Society, but today news it will not survive a new development planned here. It's been revealed the mural's held in place by asbestos-contaminated concrete and has been condemned.
That frame we're talking about actually goes into the mural structure, so we have to assume that that's got asbestos in it as well. So under the regulations, the whole building has to be removed and treated as contaminated waste.
It's a blow to everyone who wanted to save it. Instead, the council has promised to look at a replacement, but will press ahead with the development.
We do need this new car park, we do need the new ice arena, we do need the new housing and retail on this site, and that's still coming. The regeneration we promised is still centre stage for our plans for this area. What we have got to do is work with those others to safely demolish this building.
It's such a landmark because it's in the centre of the city. It's been here since the 1960s, but not for much longer. Enjoy it while you can. It's about to come down.
I think it's a shame. But it's full of asbestos as well. If it has to go, it has to go, but I can't stop it.
My dad used to work at Co-op, so I was here when I was a little kid, so a lot of memories.
If it is impossible to make it safe, we would hope that a decent replica could be made and incorporated into the new building on the site.
But a second Boyson work discovered behind a false wall, the so-called fish mural, looks as though it can be saved. But the big old boy is set to fall. Simon Clark, BBC Look North, Hull.
This afternoon I spoke to Esther Johnson, who is an artist and runs the Ships in the Sky project, which tells of the history of the building and the Three Ships mural. So Esther, what is your reaction to the Three Ships being destroyed then?
I am heartbroken, to be honest. I can't imagine it not being there.
How did it inspire you then as a youngster?
I thought it was, I've always thought that it was beautiful. I've always thought it was optimistic, and it was also a point of conversation with my dad growing up, talking about his journeys away at sea. But so it's very special to me.
It's just a mural. The council are going to do a reproduction. That's good enough, isn't it?
No, I mean, it's a piece of artwork, and to me the work of Alan Boyson is absolutely exemplary, and I feel it's an irreplaceable piece of artwork and arguably the UK's largest mosaic.
You say it's like replacing a classic, but it isn't really, is it?
I believe it is. I believe it's totally irreplaceable. It's visionary, it's representative of our unique maritime history in Hull, and I think it's held very dear in many people's hearts.
But in a word, you do accept it has to go?
Well, I hear that that's what's been said, but it makes me extremely sad.
Esther Johnson, very good to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah, it's a bit Marmite, the Three Ships. It's no secret that I've never seen what the fuss is all about, but that won't go down well with some. Julie says it's an icon in Hull. It must be preserved. And Craig says, I remember that mural from when I was very young. I'm sure with modern methods they can sort it out without destroying it. Grotesque or beautiful, should the mural be saved regardless of the cost, or is it time to knock it down and redevelop the building and the city centre? There's the email and the text number if you want to get in touch on the subject of the Three Ships.